The Franklin County Sheriff's Office has already investigated 5 homicides this month. The office happened in this happened in the same area on the west side of the county.
Tonight, deputies focusing resources on the Prairie and Franklin townships. Only Crime Tracker 10's Lacey Crisp followed along and found what they're doing to curb crime.
Drugs taken off the streets.
In the hopes that maybe if we can get him to agree to that, to going into some treatment, that he doesn't reoffend. That's the #1 goal.
And at least one drunk driver behind bars. Those are just some of the results from Operation Unity, a joint effort from law enforcement departments across Franklin County.
In response to some recent uptick in crime, we've seen the Prairie Township trustees, as well as concerns from the community. Sheriff Baldwin thought it was important to show our commitment to the community. We're out here trying to make a difference today.
If you looked up and down Broad Street in Prairie Township Wednesday, you saw flashing lights and Franklin County Sheriff's cruisers.
She's got an unrestrained child in the car.
From traffic stops.
This is a difficult situation. She has warrants for domestic violence and assault. There's small children in the car. Doesn't really put law enforcement in a good position. We're doing the best we can to talk to the kids. We've got teddy bears and stuff like that we can provide them. Fist bump.
To checking on a man laying on the ground in the 90+ degree heat.
Just checking on him because he's over here.
Deputies stopped at a park when they saw a group of kids.
One of the guys sitting next to me was even saying, like, man, I'm glad because there's a lot of stigma around police officers and the way that some of these kids feel about them, and it was good to see them interact in a positive way, see those cops smile at them.
And on the other side of town, Whitehall police also worked on the operation.
Each time focuses on something different. This time we're focusing on domestic violence to get the word out there so that women need to call us anytime there's a problem. People need to report these type of things.
With the team trying to track down offenders with warrants outside of Whitehall.
I know it's nearby.
And a team knocking on doors in Whitehall.
Why is DV so important, when we're in the day and age in the last 2 years of increased shootings and homicides and that kind of thing in this area, and carjackings?
Right. Well, that's those type of things are often a completely different type of crime than domestic violence. Those type of things, that's maybe some random violence or people that have beefs with each other. This happens behind closed doors, and oftentimes relatives, neighbors, friends know what's going on. They know what's going on, but nobody says anything.
Well, their goal was to find people with warrants. Whitehall police wanted to raise awareness about domestic violence, hoping more people will come forward and report the abuse.
Only thing necessary for evil to triumph is when good men do nothing. Do something.
In Franklin County, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.
Whitehall Deputy Chief Dan Kelso explains that while these operations do bring attention to a specific issue or area, these types of arrests and searches happen every day.